Hey, what's up, BOAB? My family. We're back reporting to you again, another video on this 88 LS swap short bed. You see her? You see where we headed with it? On my last video, I showed y'all that I had set the engine down in it. And got the radiator and the air system on it. Got a bunch of wires. Don't even worry about all of that. Just showing y'all a little something right now. Got a lot of stuff on it. Today, we're gonna be looking at doing something different to it. And I'm gonna have to warn you that if you got any little children watching this video, now may be the time that you send them away, because I'm gonna be getting up and down off this ground. I'm gonna be doing a lot of grunting. You may see it on my face, and that could be disturbing. So if you feel like that might offend your child or yourself, you might not want to watch this video, man. It's hard getting up and down off this ground once you get a little age on you. I'm not the 23-year-old that I used to be, where I jump up and down off that ground. Now I got to roll down and pull myself up, and sometimes, man, you can see the pain, but no pain, no gain. But before we get into this video, drop that intro. Really feeling that intro, man. That little intro kind of give me a little pep in my step for the day and starting off the videos and stuff. I like to say, hey, you like this video? Like, subscribe, hit your notification button, share it with a friend. Let them know that there is somebody out here trying to put together a project that don't really break the bank. And his name is BOAB, Built on a Budget. I want to thank all of you for watching this video and your comments, the love that you show me. Hey, man, that stuff is well appreciated. You don't know, sometimes, man, it take a lot to put this content together for my viewers and subscribers. But I do what I can do to bring it to you because I love you. And I love doing what I do. So what we're going to talk about today on this project is the fuel system that's going to make this LS swap work in an 88. I got a few parts out here I want to show you, and then hopefully later on I can show you some of it installed on the truck. I still got to remove the bed to show you the stuff that goes inside of the fuel tank, but hopefully I can kind of point you in the right direction. So let's turn this around and look at it and see what we got. I got to get out my own shadow. All right, what I have there is the AC Delco. That ain't gonna work too good. I'm gonna have to get, there we go. Now that's a little better. We got the AC Delco EP 381 fuel pump. That fuel pump is designed to put 58 pounds of pressure to the fuel rails, and that's necessary for the LS swap to run. And then coming off the fuel pump, you got the two blue fittings. Now those fittings is designed to screw onto my fuel pump assembly. Some fuel pump assemblies have hard lines that you got to get the fittings that will fit on a hard line. These fittings here, they screw in, as you can see, and then they come around the bottom to A-end, 6 A-ends, and from there they go from the 6AN line. It's gonna run from here to here, from here to here. This is a fuel pressure regulator. It's designed to be used on a 04 style LS engine that only has one line running into the intake, and that line goes, this is the outlet, and it goes to the back of the intake. Now what I like about these fittings is, and if I can get over here and show you, all right, I got the type of fittings as you see. They screw off and the fuel lines go into that. I'm gonna make some of these fuel lines up today and I'm gonna show you how they work. And a lot of these fuel filter fittings have what they call push locks. Now the front one is a push lock. It pushes in and it locks, and you got to have that tool to get it out. And usually on the back side they have the same thing, but I chose not to go with that style, and I'll tell you why. Let me see if I can get this loose. I chose to go with a different style, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. A lot of times you hear people having problems with those push lock fittings, how they normally pop off. You see that ridge right there on that filter? A lot of the factory styles, and even those that you can buy aftermarket, they push on right here and they lock with a plastic clip, where people have said that they have experienced failure in that push lock system. Now, let's be honest. They've been running push lock fittings for as long as they've been having these type of filters on the car. And you're gonna have a certain amount of failure and you can have a lot of success. So when you hear of 1 failure, 2 failure, 3 failures out of the million success stories, you have to make up your mind, okay, what do I want to do? Is there a better way? Is there a different way? Or will the old style way work? Yes, it will. It's up to you, the method that you choose to attach your lines to your system. Me personally, I decided to go with this style. If you look at this fitting here, you see how I got that cut out? It fits behind that lock like that. And then the fitting slides up and it screws in. It screws in the back of that fitting and it lock it in. I'm not gonna do it all the way. I mean, you see how it works. Where that go? It screws in and it locks up against that ledge. And the other side is the same way. And I even chose that side on my fuel rail. Now, why did I do that? Let me tell you the reason behind Built on a Budget. I did it because at some point, you're gonna have to take and change that filter. And when you go to changing that filter, a lot of times, those little plastic clips, they get brittle and they break. And now you scrambling because you got your truck up in the air with fuel leaking everywhere, and you got to run uptown to try to find that clip. And sometimes that's hard without buying a whole new filter. So I just chose to do that style in order to eliminate that possibility. Now, all of these clips, all of these AN fittings, man, you can find them on Amazon. You can find them on eBay. I can give you a link, but you got to know what your application is. Do your application have a return line coming off of the fuel rail? Do your fuel pump have hard lines that you got to have a compression fitting? Do you have to have a screw-in fitting, a M15 or M14 fitting that would adapt to a AN6 line? I don't know what your application is, but this is what I found out. If you take your time and you search eBay, Amazon, be diligent about it. Just don't buy the first one you see. You will find that they have good deals. Sometimes you can get the deal where you buy this line, like I got here, which is a 20-foot roll braided line that had some of these fittings with it. Like this one here. See, this one screws in to the back of my intake. I've already fixed that one. But you can find the whole setup that comes with those fittings, but you got to research. I mean, I noticed that after I started buying fittings, that even me on a budget, I probably could have got a better deal if I would have searched a little bit longer. It's just like with this fuel filter. Now, this fuel filter sometimes sell for about $60, but you can buy this filter regulator off of eBay with the fittings for around $40. But again, you got to do the research, man. I can't emphasize it any more than homework, homework, homework. If you want to build your project and you want to build it on a budget, man, I don't care what your budget is. I've always suggest that you do the homework. That's the most important part that you can do on any build is research, homework. That's free, man. Some days when it's 30 degrees or when it's raining outside, the ground is wet, or you may not have the money this week to do your project, sit down in front of that internet, man, and do the homework. It'll beat big box stores every day of the week. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the truck up in the air. I got a few things underneath that I want to do. I'm gonna try to get up under it with the camera, and like I emphasized earlier, man, it could be graphic in nature, man. If you don't want to see an older dude grimacing in his face cause he trying to pull an overweight body up off the ground after laying on his back for 15 minutes working over his head, this video might not be for you. But if you want to be entertained, you want to get a good laugh, if you want to know where you headed as you get older, then you continue to watch this video, and I'm gonna show you some things, man. Everything don't get up as quick as it get down, and everything don't move like it used to, but I'm good. I'm still doing it. So this video will have several parts. Hey, I'm back. I'm gonna take it, and I'm under the truck. Kind of hard for you to get my orientation, but this is exclusive, man. Don't get no more exclusive than this. Dirt falling all in my eyes. Just trying to bring y'all some good content, man. Hey, that's what you do when you're a creator. You try to bring that good content to your viewers and all of your fans, and especially the BOAB fam. So, listen, here's what we're doing up under this truck. If you notice, the silver piece right here is that fuel pump, the fuel filter regulator that I mounted to the frame. And what I got right here is the fuel line, which I already have attached to the intake up front. Now what I'm trying to do is get the length that I need in order to be able to cut it and splice it together so I can mount it right here. So I kind of got it pulled like I want it. I'm gonna have to tape up some, not tape up, put me some wire ties on some of these lines right here, just so they'll stay out the way. Uh-oh, I'm trying to tear up stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wire tie that up like that. And I got a couple of little spots where I can mount this fuel line so that it'll be tight up against the frame. So leaving myself just a little bit of slack, I'm gonna take and let me get a piece of tape here. Man, when you're building on a budget and you're working underneath a car, man, it's always a hard job, but it makes it well worth it whenever you get the job finished and you find that you got people that really like what you're doing. It makes it all worth it. When I look down and I see that you watch my videos, especially when you comment on them, hey man, it makes doing this all worth it. It really do. So, I can't see what's going on. You see where I got the line at? With that piece of tape? That's where I'm gonna cut it. And I don't know if you can see over here. Can you see that? Let me see if I can turn it. Where my finger is. Okay, my finger way back over there. Okay, I think you can see it. But that's where I'm gonna mount it up against the frame, and I'm gonna cut it to where it'll fit right here. And then I'm gonna crawl back up under here and I cut y'all back on. So hey, like I said, man, this is some good footage, man. Watching BOAB at work, upside down. I cut y'all back on once I get this thing cut. I'm back. All right. As you see, I got the edges of that hose cut off. You put the tape around it so it won't fray the edges. Right, like on that there. So that when you cut it, you can have a real clean look. So now what I got to do is I got to see if I can't set this camera down. I got to thread this outside piece on here. You get it started, and it should thread right on up on there. It's gonna go up there on there like that. Let me tighten it up. What you're seeing now is me tighten that up. Man, I don't know how well you can see it, but that's the line, and it's running down the frame, and it's tied into the fuel pump. So, fam, it's me again. There you have it. I have the fuel system plumbed from the intake to the pressure filter regulator. That should do it for today. As you've seen, this is one of them time that I was on the ground under the truck. I sure hope I don't have to pay the price for it in the morning, man. Probably take me a couple of ibuprofens before I lay down, and hopefully that'll handle it. But that's gonna do it for this video. I hope it was informative. Hope you like it. Subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell, because there's more of them on the way. So until we see each other again, this is Built on the Budget. You have a wonderful afternoon. Be blessed.